Okay, so see, this is the thing, I never know how to start videos, but anyway, I am going to do a review on Fallen by Lauren Kate, sorry. And I have done this review before, but it was very bad, and I doubt this is going to be much better, but I'm hoping it will be somewhat better. Although I read this book a very long time ago, so I doubt I'll remember a lot. But I do know that I absolutely loved this book. I was literally crammed up in my room for a day while I read it. And yeah, I read it in a day. It was so good, and I just couldn't put it down. I didn't even go downstairs to eat, and for me that is a very big thing. So I'll start by reading the back, yes? Right. Some angels are destined to fall. Instant, intense, weirdly familiar. The moment Luce looks at Daniel, she knows she has never felt it before, except she can't shake the feeling that she has, and with him, a boy she doesn't remember ever setting eyes on. Will her attempt to find out why enlighten her or destroy her? And then it says, dangerously exciting and darkly romantic, Fallen is a thrilling story about forbidden love. Okay, I'm sorry if this sounds really nasally or I have a cold, as you can probably tell, but I'm trying to do my best here. Okay. Right, so first of all, let's just start off with the front cover. It is an amazing front cover, and one of the best that I've seen, or well, not necessarily one of the best that I've seen, but it is one of my favourite covers. I thought the whole plot, the whole her going to this by the way has no spoilers, but okay, she goes to the school. Right. About this girl called Luce, and well, she's called Lucinda, but I think she's called Lucinda. Yeah, but people call her Luce for short. And she goes to this school called Sword and Cross, I think. See, it's gonna be really yeah, just bear with me, or try to at least. But yeah, she goes to this school, and they think it's for not necessarily mental people, but people with issues and stuff like that, and it's psychiatric, or I don't, something along those lines. It's a school for people like that, and they send her there, but it turns out that people there are not human, they're not as it seems, and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't want to give too much away. I thought that was original, the fact that she had to go to the school, but then I thought the whole, okay, this is no spoiler, okay, they're angels, fallen angels, some of them, yeah, but I thought that whole fallen angel thing wasn't as original, because I've read it before in many books, but I still thought it was a really good story line sort of thing to follow. But yeah, but I did love the main characters. I did like Lucinda, and I loved Daniel with Glory, yes, and he is you can say whether you think he's the good or bad guy. He can be both, and the actual bad guy, I can't remember his name. I think it's Ben. No, I can't remember. But yeah, I loved him as well. I liked both of them. I liked the good and the bad. And yeah, I absolutely loved this book. And I'm not sure whether this has been helpful, but yeah, I guess I could read apart from here. I don't know. Okay, I'll read this, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll just cut it from the video after. But yeah, okay. Luce wondered how the stranger knew about her dietary preferences, but more than that, she had to ask, why are you being so nice? The girl laughed, sighed, then shook her head. Not everyone at Sword and Cross is a whore or a jock. Huh? Luce said. Sword and Cross, whores and jocks? Lame nickname in town for the school. Obviously there aren't really any jocks here. I won't oppress your ears with some of the crude nicknames they've come up with. Luce laughed. All I meant was, not everyone here is a complete jerk. Just the majority, Luce asked, hating it that she already sounded so negative. But it had been such a long morning and she'd already been through so much, and maybe this girl wouldn't judge her for being a little bit gruff. To her surprise, the girl smiled. Exactly, and they sure give the rest of us a bad name. She stuck out her hand. I'm Pennyweather, Van Cycle Lockwood. You can call me Pen. Got it, Luce said, still too frazzled to realise that in a formal life she might have stifled a laugh at this girl's moniker. It sounded like she'd hopped straight off the pages of a Dickens novel. Then again, there was something trustworthy about a girl with a name like that who can manage to introduce herself with a straight face. I'm Lucinda Price, and everybody calls you Luce, Pen said, and you transferred from Dover Pratt in New Hampshire. Okay, that wasn't the best page to read, but yeah, I guess. Her best friend also is really good, and there is some really good twists and like plot changes and twists, and it is overall an amazing book. I think I'd give it a 4 out of 5 or a 5 out of 5. I don't know. I would give it a 5 out of 5 from what I can remember, but that's why I'd give it a 4 out of 5, because I'm not too sure like what I remember. Like, I don't know if you understand it. It's difficult for me to ask, do you understand, because obviously you're watching a video. But yeah, so it is a really good book, and I really recommend getting your hands on it, whether it's from a library or a friend or buying it yourself. Just read it. It's an amazing book. I think you'll love it. But yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, I've just done this other video. That's why I look the same, by the way. It's not like I have no clothes, and that's why there is a pile of books here. I just done a to-be-read book video, and now I'm going to try and do a torment video. So goodbye YouTube, and I shall see you very soon.